I'm Jennifer Tetrick, Director of Communications and PR for Decathlon USA, and welcome to our very first water sports product launch event. I'm here in San Francisco, where Decathlon is based in the US. Today you're going to hear from our water sports team in the south of France, and Decathlon has locations in 70 countries around the world.
At Decathlon, our goal is to make sports in the outdoors more accessible while caring for the planet. We design, test, and create products at the best possible prices so more people can get outdoors and do things that they love. We have in-house brands that are fully dedicated to the sport. Our design centers are located in places where our team can really live and breathe the sport. For example, our mountain headquarters is in the Mont Blanc Valley near Chamonix. Our cycling, tennis, fitness, and golf headquarters are in the north of France, near our main headquarters. Our water sports headquarters is in the south of France, in Hendaye, and you're going to be meeting more of the team live today. Here, water is our playground. It's our life's work and our passion. 15 years ago, this is where the first full-face snorkeling mask was originally conceived, designed, and created, and now used around the world. Our team is continuing to innovate to make enjoying the water easier, better, more enjoyable, and affordable.
And without further ado, let's dive in and get a behind-the-scenes look at our Water Sports Design Center.
Hi everyone, all the team are delighted to welcome you to the Decathlon World Water Sport Design Center. We will go behind the scene of 5 sports: stand-up paddle, kayak, surf, bodyboard and snorkeling. Let's find the stand-up paddle and kayak team right now. Space is the main problem of these activities. They have made compactness their priority. Please meet Antoine, product manager, and Luca, product engineer.
Hello everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Antoine, the product manager for Itiwit stand-up paddle. I hope you enjoyed the video with our new stand-up paddle compact for a new experience on water. So when we talk about stand-up paddle, we all have in mind this kind of stand-up paddle. This is the stand-up paddle we sold in all over the world since a long time now. This is quite a big bag. This is very heavy and bulky. It's not really easy to transport this. So after listening our user, we decided to make it lighter and compact in order to bring it everywhere and to have a better experience on water. So this is the new stand-up paddle compact by Itiwit. So here you have two products who offer the same experience on water, but this one is just amazing for the part before the session on water because it's allowed to transport it everywhere very easily. This is the most stand-up paddle compact you can find this year. The same experience on water, but the easy way to transport it by skateboarding, scooters, bike, everywhere. You can take the plane with this stand-up paddle. This stand-up paddle exists in 3 different sizes. You got the L, the M, and the S. The first one, the S, is for people under 60 kilos. The M is for users between 60 to 80 kilos, and the L is for people up to 130 kilos. That means that with this one you can have 1 adult and 1 kid, for instance. The same experience as the previous one. So with this paddle, you will always find the way to step on water. And I will explain you how we did it to make this incredible. Inside this bag, you have the stand-up paddle rolled this way. So in order to have this incredible capacity, we work on the stand-up paddle with a new pad. We divide the pad by 2. We move the handle to the top of the paddle, and the elastic part here are divided by 2 because you need to fold first the stand-up paddle like this in order to roll it and have a better capacity. So this is the incredible stand-up paddle to travel all over the world without any constraints. Now, I let you discover the kayak experience with this video. Thanks.
Moi c'est Diego et je travaille comme chef de produit kayak chez Itiwit. L'idée de départ, concevoir notre kayak de rêve. Un kayak performant sur l'eau qui l'on peut mener partout.
Le projet Kayak 500, en fait, c'est un projet où on est parti de la page blanche. On est parti du brief du chef de produit qui nous raconte vraiment comment il va être utilisé. Donc un kayak pour la randonnée, à la journée, compact, performant. Et on s'est dit, finalement, la technologie qu'on va utiliser pour construire ce kayak, c'est le drop stitch. Un kayak, c'était avant tout une coque. Et qu'une coque, c'est un savoir-faire spécifique, c'est un vrai métier de dessiner une coque. On a fait appel à un architecte naval. Il nous a dessiné cette coque. Comme ça n'existait pas, une coque de kayak gonflable, drop stitch, hydrodynamique, et nous, on l'a fait nous-mêmes.
Donc on a travaillé en équipe avec un chef de produit et un ingénieur. Donc ça nous a pris 1 an de développement.
On n'a pas uniquement travaillé la coque, on a aussi travaillé tout ce qui tourne autour. les cale-pieds, le siège, l'hiloire, donc qui permet d'accrocher sa jupe. Et tout ça, c'est des éléments qui sont vraiment spécifiques au kayak qu'on a construit. On a voulu faire un kayak qui soit performant pour passer vraiment une journée sur l'eau, qui soit la plus belle et la plus agréable possible.
Comme notre kayak, il tient dans un sac à dos, il permet de l'amener à l'autre bout de la planète. En plus, comme il est ponté et juppable, on pourrait pratiquer toute l'année et toute saison. Et pour nous, c'est ça la liberté.
Hello everybody, I'm Lucas, the product engineer in charge of this product. Have you ever practiced kayaking before? Have you ever carried this big and heavy plastic boat? If yes, I'm sure you remember how difficult it was. And this is why we developed the first rigid and inflatable V-shaped kayak of the world. It is designed to be carried and stored easily. The kayak X500 fits inside this backpack. It uses the same technology as the SUP. It's made with a drop stitch, and it has 3 volumes, plus 2 inflatable arches. We have 2 storage areas on our product. At the back, a hatch, and at the front, elastics. It can be inflated in less than 3 minutes. The hull has been developed here by experts and is patented. This kayak is also certified to comply with international standards, and it can be used in open water, of course respecting the local regulation. It also exists in 2-person version here to share the experience with someone else. I hope you will enjoy this kayak, and I let you back with Cathy.
Thank you, Antoine, and thank you, Luca. Now we are going to meet the surfing team. Firstly, Anne-Sophie, product manager, we will present to you the new Freedom Movement neoprene wetsuit. And Tom, our engineer, we will present the new Safe Practice surfboard, as well as our new recycled and recyclable bodyboard.
Be strong.
Hi everyone, my name is Anne-Sophie Becard. I am product manager for the women's surfwear. I am in charge of the collection of swimsuits, solar protection apparel and neoprene wetsuits. It is a real pleasure to be here today to talk about the new 4.3 mm neoprene wetsuits. You just watched a short video about the product, and my goal today is for you to keep in mind the 3 main criteria of the conception. The first one is the freedom of movement, because it's the main expectation for a surfer when he's paddling, especially around his arm and around his shoulders. That's the reason why we decided to have a front zip, as you can see here, instead of a back zip, because the front zip allows you to have your shoulder completely free. And the second point is about the neoprene, and as you can see here, it is really stretchable. The second criteria is about the thermal comfort. Indeed, when you are surfing in a cold water, which is between 12 and 17 degrees Celsius, it is quite uncomfortable and awful to feel the water entering into the wetsuit. To stop that, to stop the water, we decided to have a very specific supporting fabric on the wrists and on the ankles. And also to have a specific glued blind stitches, as you can see here. In a common surfing language, it's called GBS. And on some parts of the wetsuit, we had a tape to block the water. And the third point, which is very important, is the sustainability, because it's important right now and for the future. So for that, to assemble the neoprene and the fabric, we use a glue, a specific glue called aqua glue, which is water-based and totally solvent-free. And also the black color of the wetsuit comes from a dub dye process, which is very water efficient and eco-friendly. The last point I want to talk about is about tests, because in Decathlon, we are very demanding on this point. It's a part of DNA of Decathlon. Each wetsuit is tested by a panel of surfers, including us, because all the teammates of Olayan are surfers, and it's very important for us to test in real condition our product to be sure and to guarantee that the wetsuit is very qualitative. Following the test, if the global note is above 4 stars out of 5, the test is validated. But if it's below, we can reconsider all the conception of the wetsuit. This wetsuit is made for men, but it's also available for women and for children. My presentation is now over. Thank you very much. I let you continue with Tom.
Thank you very much, Anne-Sophie. Hi everyone, my name is Tom Duranceau. I'm a surfboard product designer for Olayan, and I have the pleasure to welcome you today in what we call our shaping room. This is where the magic happens and where I spend most of my time thinking and designing the new surfboard concept. Now, talking about surfboard, I have something very special for you today. Our famous and best-seller 7/8 foam board. Now, when it comes to describing this product, I would like you to bear four keywords in mind. Simplicity, security, durability, and fun. And actually, it all starts at the very purchasing experience of our customer. Why? Because this board already comes included with all the accessories you guys need to get yourself in the water. The fins, the bolts you need to screw the fins to the board, the fin key obviously, and the leash. And because we care at the constant safety of our customer, we took the decision to design each and every one of the items featured by the board. Such as, for example, the soft edge of the fins, which will allow you to keep safe even if you hit yourself or other surfer with the board. But also the diameter of the TPU rope from the leash, which won't break even if you get yourself wiped out on a very good wave. Or simply the deck foam skin. I'll explain you a little bit later, but we actually chose the right thickness and the right softness to make the board even more secure. So that while you're surfing in the water, you can only focus on the fun provided by this board, and especially right there, the bottom contour that we took pretty good care while designing. And for those of you who are a little bit into surfboard design, you will appreciate, I'm pretty sure, the single concave doubling into a double one in the middle and a V shape in the fin. This gives you a very all-around and easy-to-turn board, pretty much suitable from every surfer between intermediate, advanced, or even pro level. We have some really good surfers taking very good time of it. And to have an example, let's have a look at Anthony, our technical ambassador, having fun on the board in a secret spot in the Caribbean Sea. All right, here we are in our water lab. This is where we pretty much test every product we design. And when it comes to surfing, there's two major points we take really good care at. The first is the stiffness of the board, because it will make the product more responsive and more fun to ride. Behind me, you have this machine, which will measure the force needed to bend the product. And this is how we make sure that the board is stiff enough, and we make sure to put the right amount of wooden stringer inside the board to make it perfect for surfing. Then comes the water resistance of the components we use to build the surfboard. Here is the machine we use to make sure that the water will not flow through the components and get the board heavier. So how does it look? This pressure actually apply water underneath the surface of the foam, just like that. And what I want is just to make sure that the water does not come up and through the board and make the board easier. But enough of surfboard talking. There's a very innovative product we just launched on the market, an EPP polypropylene foam bodyboard, one-shot molded. Let's check out the new video we just made out.
Aujourd'hui, la meilleure vente de notre gamme bodyboard, c'est ce bodyboard pour enfants. Même si cette planche est un succès commercial, il est de notre responsabilité de proposer à nos clients une alternative durable, plus résistante et surtout moins impactante pour l'environnement. Et avec l'équipe de développement, on a revu les matières utilisées ainsi que le processus de fabrication pour atteindre ces objectifs.
Alors nous avons choisi de fabriquer notre bodyboard en polypropylène expansé, dont 15% du composant vient de filets de pêche recyclés. Cette matière a de nombreux avantages, dont la résistance, la légèreté, la flottabilité et l'étanchéité. Le procédé de fabrication n'utilise pas de colle et ne génère pas de déchets. On a du polypropylène. Ce polypropylène, on le met dans un moule. Grâce à la vapeur d'eau, on vient l'expanser. À la fin, on a une planche qui est composée de 95% d'air et 5% de matière.
Dans notre usine, nous sommes aujourd'hui capables de recycler entièrement un bodyboard comme celui-ci.
Nos clients peuvent ramener le produit en fin de vie en magasin et nous, on l'envoie chez notre fournisseur au Portugal pour l'utiliser et faire de nouveaux produits, ce qui rend notre production circulaire.
Nous avons également voulu améliorer le design pour le rendre plus adapté à la pratique du bodyboarder débutant. Ce nouveau shape de bodyboard est inspiré des bodyboards classiques. Il permet de s'élancer plus facilement dans la vague tout en ayant les mains bien positionnées grâce aux poignets.
Nous savons qu'il y a encore du chemin à faire pour rendre nos produits moins impactants, que tout n'est pas parfait aujourd'hui. Mais nous avançons dans ce sens et nous invitons nos clients à nous aider en ramenant ce produit en magasin lorsqu'il sera en fin de vie. À bientôt dans l'eau.
Isn't this product so great? Fun to ride, recyclable, durable, and European made? For me, it's just the best thing. All right, enough of me. Back at you, Katie, and see you everyone soon.
Thank you, Anne-Sophie and Tom. Launched in 2014, it has become one of Decathlon's signature products. The Easy Breath mask has put millions of people in the water. Today, Thibaut, product manager, and Quentin, product engineer, are proud to present the new generation mask. But first, let's get back to the history of this fantastic saga.
Strong.
Hi everyone, that's a real pleasure to be there today with you to talk to you about the fabulous Easy Breath saga. I'm Thibaut, I'm product manager of all the full face snorkeling mask of Decathlon, and that's Quentin, our product engineer on that product nature. Did you know that before the first full face snorkeling mask, 60% of the people were not going into the water to check at what's underwater? That's an amazing fact, but for us, it says everything about the fantastic innovative product that we developed. Actually, let's take a step back at how the history started. It started almost 15 years ago, actually. We launched a huge market study in order to understand why did some people do not go in the water to look at the amazing underwater environment that we have. In some fantastic places, we could see many people lying on their towel instead of going into the water. And we were just wondering why, actually. So we just talked to those people. And discussing with them, we discovered that there were lots of products and a lot of things that were avoiding them to go in the water. Even if market and snorkel were already available, for a lot of people, it was just impossible for them to use those kind of products. Actually, what we discovered is that for a lot of people, it's just impossible to breathe only through the mouth without using the nose. The other fun fact, or not fun, but the other fact, is that for many people, having something in the mouth could be seen as not hygienic and could also cause nausea, which is not good at all. Last point, for a lot of people, having water coming through the snorkel could be really anxious. So we decided to launch a project and to launch a product in order to find solution for those people to go in the water. And that's why, and that's the starting point of the Easy Breath saga.
Yes, so this problem was the very starting point of the story. How can we release the mouth and the nose and bring the natural breathing into the snorkeling? It's a simple question, but it took us 7 years to find the right solution, to move from this first prototype to this final version. And it was a long, iterative process. For example, on this prototype, we solved the vision distortion issue by using a flat lens, but we also figure out that the volume of the mask creates a lot of fog inside the mask. So we created a second prototype, setting up a new airflow system which brings fresh air inside the mask each time you breathe, which gives you the guarantee of anti-fog system during the use. On this last prototype, which gets closer from the final version, we also add the dry top system, which prevents the water entering the mask when you go on the water, which could be disturbing for people not used to swim in the water. We finally combine all this function in this new breakthrough design that we released in 2014. It was the first full face mask of the market for snorkeling.
Yeah. We developed that first full face snorkeling mask and it was launched on the market at the end of 2014. It was just a revolution due to the 4 main product advantages that product enables you to have. The first one, the real important one, the main one, is the natural breathing. You can choose and decide if you want to breathe through the nose or the mouth. It's up to you, you do whatever you want when you have the mask on. Then you have no fog at all, thanks to the airflow system that Quentin just presented to you. Next point is the dry top system. You have no water coming in. And the last one is the wide field of vision. So using that product in the water was a real pleasure for a lot of people, for millions of people, and enables them to go in the water. And it was a real success for us, and we are really proud of that because we enabled many people to go in the water. But actually at that point, after a few months and even years, we faced a lot of competition in the market. Everybody was developing their own full face snorkeling mask. So what we did at that point is to say, okay, even if we launch a lot of legal action to the competitors regarding all the patents that we have on the product, we decided to keep pushing even further on the innovation and to create even more innovative product in order to reach new success and also to find new solutions and even better solutions for the people to go in the water. And that's what we did years after years.
Yes, so in 2019, we introduced the EasyBreath Junior, which is the junior version of the first model, with an adapted fitting to the kids between 6 and 10 years old. We also improved the dry top system for more safety in use. The year after, 2020, we introduced the EasyBreath 500, a new adult version with a totally new design and the improved airflow for more comfort during breathing during use. Last year, 2021, we also introduced a new version called the Free Talk, which allows you to talk each other outside the water without removing the mask. How it works? It works with this acoustic valve which lets the sound coming out from the mask when you talk. So we are very proud of the current range.
Yeah, all those products are just amazing. But actually with those products, the only thing, and we knew at the beginning of the product that it was the case, is that with those masks, you can only snorkel actually at the surface. So it was pretty good for a lot of people because 90% of the people stay at the surface. But we knew right at the beginning of the project, even before that prototype, that for some people it would not be enough. Going underwater was also a real insight for a lot of people, and they wanted to be able to go underwater. That's why we developed the EasyBreath 900, the product that I have right here, and that you will discover right now in a short video clip.
Okay, so this is the new EasyBreath 900, the first full face mask that allows you to dive up to 10 feet. We bring a new function to equalize the ear when you dive under the water by pinching the nose, which is the easiest way to equalize the ear. So we add in the middle of the lens a soft nose pocket. It seems simple or obvious, but it's a real challenge to combine this new function with the DNA of an EasyBreath mask. I mean the field of vision, the natural breathing, and the anti-fog system. For this mask, we also push further the safety requirement by working with external lab and medical experts to be sure that this product is totally safe for snorkeling. And we also used eco-friendly solutions like recycled plastic or water-free dyeing process for the strap to make this product the first eco-design full face mask of our range. We are very proud about it. The first feedback are very positive and we are excited about the next season.
Thank you, Quentin. So the EasyBreath 900 complete our range of products. So you understand throughout this presentation that we currently have 4 different models that are protected by 4 international patents on the market. You've got the ZBrace for kids between 6 and 10. You've got the ZBrace 500 for adults and the 540, the version with the acoustic valve. You've got them in 2 different designs here. And you've got the new one, the ZBrace 900, just released and added to our catalog. All those products made us really, really proud. And we really look forward to see you using those products as well. If you want to test them, feel free to ask either Sid or Jennifer to get some samples in order to try them and be convinced as much as we are about those products. We hope to see you join our snorkeling community and with this amazing product, and really hope to see you soon using those products. So we are done with that presentation regarding the ZBrace. Thank you very much, Quentin, and I give back and I let Cathy now conclude that presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Thibaut and Quentin. We are coming to the end of this live, and I inform you that you will receive a press release with all the products. The replay of this live will also be sent to you. If you wish, don't hesitate to ask Jennifer for a sample. And I have a last information: Decathlon will be present to the Outdoor Retailer Show in June in Denver. We are delighted to have taken you behind the scene of our water sport products, and we look forward to seeing you next year with even more innovative products. Have a great day and see you next time. Strong.